What's good? It's your boy Rico, and that right there, that is a stereotypical CrossFit man bun. If you're new to the channel, my name is Steven, but in the gaming world, I go by Rico. My favorite character of all time is Pikachu. If you've been with me for a while, we are going to do a new series to the channel, and we're going to call this Less Fit. Less fit than the CrossFit women. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing workouts from the Reebok CrossFit Games, or the regionals, or the open. The only kicker is we're going to be using the women's weight. And today we're going up against the one and only 2017-2018 Reebok CrossFit Games champion, Clair Toomey. The workout we're going to be doing is the bar muscle up and clean ladder. And like I said, we're going to be using the women's weight. So we're going to see if I am fitter than Clair Toomey. These bars are loaded. They are ascending in weight. The first one is 145 pounds, and it goes all the way up to 235 pounds. If you're also new to the channel, aside from gaming, I do take CrossFit serious. I've been doing CrossFit for roughly 6 years, and I have my level 2. If you guys don't know what your level 2 is, the CrossFit's level 2 certificate, it basically means I spent a lot of money for a t-shirt, and specifically the t-shirt that I'm wearing right there. But all jokes aside, the level 2, if you do not have it and you have the level 1 and you are coaching CrossFit, I highly suggest getting the level 2. It actually teaches you how to coach using physical and verbal cues. Your level 1 teaches you how to teach the methodology of CrossFit. The level 2 teaches you how to coach. So like I said, I would highly suggest doing that. Now the second bar here, it is going to be 160 pounds. These first few bars are relatively light for me, so I think I'm okay. I think I have a shot against beating Tia. On these bar muscle ups though, the reason why I'm doing singles is because that's how they did it in the games. They had a rogue rig, and they had 4 stations where they only did one bar muscle up. If I wasn't trying to mimic the games as closely as possible, that's also why I'm turning the bars, I would probably do these bar muscle ups unbroken. I'm joking. Like, I would probably only do the first 2 rounds unbroken, and then after that I would definitely have to break it up. So I'm actually glad they did singles, because I need that extra rest. I'm just your average CrossFitter. I am not a games athlete. I am not a regional athlete. I am just the average CrossFitter. Alright, so we are on the third round. This third bar, it is going to be 175 pounds. And look at the time, it's 2:25. We're about a third of the way from Tia's time. And I think, well, the pace is kind of slow. So we need to pick it up if we want to beat her. Now, what's real important on these bar muscle ups, there's 2 things here I'm looking for. If you're really close to getting your bar muscle ups, the first thing is you want to finish your pull. Notice how I pull all the way to my chest, actually below my chest. If you do not pull to your chest, that's where people start to develop that chicken wing. They pull early and they try to rotate their shoulders before they even finish their pull. And the last thing is we want to be fully extended at the top. Fully lock out those elbows, just like that. So pull to your chest or pull below your chest, and then that's when you need to snap your hips. When you pull, you're going to try to bring your knees to your chest, and that's when your hips are closed. Once you get there, once you finish your pull, you need to open up your hips. And by doing that, you can do something like squeezing your butt. That'll allow you to open up your hips, allows you to jump. The camera woman here is getting a nice ass shot of me. However, I'm not wearing spandex, so and I'm also not a girl, so I'm sorry for that shot right there. But this bar right here, it is 190 pounds. So we are a half of the way there, and our time is about 4 minutes. So we really need to hurry, since Tia's time is, she finishes in the next 3 minutes. This right here, me going to the chalk, I really don't need to go to the chalk bucket. My wrist wraps are heavily chalked. As you can see, that bar up there is heavily chalked. But I am, so I'm like really fatigued right now, and I kind of, when I approach workouts, I plan my rest. So when I got to that bar, I was like, there's no way I can get back on that bar and do 4 bar muscle ups. I mean, I could probably do 2 in a row, and then I'd probably have to waste some time. So that's why I was like, all right, I'm going to go to this chalk bucket. I'm going to, chalk up my wrist wraps. But in all seriousness, it's really just adding rest time, rest time that I need. That chalk bucket is like my salvation. You can see the expression on my face. I am getting pretty fatigued. Now, this next bar here, it is going to be 205 pounds. Something I need to work on my clean is I have that early arm bend. It's not going to allow me to fully shrug and extend those shoulders when I'm doing the third pull here. That's definitely something I need to work on. All right, 5th bar done. Back to the bar muscle ups, and we are approaching the 6-minute mark, meaning I only have a minute and 15-ish, a minute and a half left to beat Tia's time of 7, I think it was 7:12, 7:14. And if I do not beat her time, then the next goal for me is to finish this workout within the time cap. This workout had an 11-minute time cap. All right, now we are approaching the 6th bar. We have 3 bars left. This 6th bar is going to be 215 pounds. As you just saw the time, it was about 6 minutes, 40 seconds. So we have only 35 seconds left until Tia's time, and we still have 3 bars left. And there goes Tia's time. So while she's off celebrating, also getting back into first place, I'm over here at the chalk bucket with 2 bars left and 4 bar muscle ups. Oh, 8, sorry. Second to last bar. This bar is going to be 225 pounds. Oof, getting a wide step on that power clean. So this is starting to get a little heavy for me. Now, my focus here on the remainder of the workout is no failed reps. If I fail a rep, I am definitely going to be flirting with that 11-minute time cap. See that right foot? That right foot tends to step out a little wide. Right, as I notice the time, I kind of put a little pep in my step. I'm going to run to the bar. However, like I said, I'm not running to the bar, I'm running to that salvation, that chalk bucket. Gonna rest a little bit. All right, last round, bar muscle ups are down. The last bar we are approaching is going to be 235 pounds. And we have only a minute and 15 seconds left before that time cap. So like I said, my focus here is not to fail a rep. If I fail a rep, that might cost me this workout. I might time cap here. Now, 235 pounds, I can probably, well, I know I can power clean it, but I am fatigued. This is the end of the workout. And the reason why I'm squat cleaning is because I do not want to fail the rep. This allows me to not have to pull as high. That's why I squat clean it. Like I said, it's safer for me in terms of not failing the rep. And there we go. We finish in 10:35. 10:35 would have put me in 9th place of all the women in the games. The only problem is I'm about 5 inches taller than all those women, and I am a lot stronger. Well, I am stronger in I'm stronger than most of them in the cleans because I'm a guy. But as you can see, they are still, a lot of them are still a whole lot fitter than me.